What a great way to start this stream is me just coughing. Dying. Imagine just watching a stream so that. Great. I made myself laugh at how fucking stupid that was. Alright. Justice and Pride. Still more of this. Yeah, I'm just as surprised as everybody that we still have, like, chapters left here. I think we're getting close to the end. We've gotta be. We've gotta be getting close. I swear to God, the Emperor better be on the next chapter. But for now... I don't know. I think everybody is still good. Last time we literally made just progress. I'm not kidding when I say this. There was no plot last time. We just got closer to the Emperor. Oh, and the one evil girl was like, haha, I'm the one who killed your brother, who's totally not the Obsidian Knight. So now we're like, no, we have to kill her. She killed our brother. There, that's literally what happened last time, and that's not even an exaggeration. That is literally word for word what the fuck happened. We also recruited some people, but that doesn't seem really important in the grand scheme of things. I don't know why, but it doesn't really feel like that is important. Is the Scale Crusher? I don't know, we're not bringing it, though. You know what? It probably is, just a Dwarven Knight Killer. Yeah, we're on this map where we have to go secure... Oh, everybody moves, so I guess I am sort of timed. So I can't really fuck around a whole lot, which is kind of very sad. Yeah, I kind of want that Angelic Robe, because I think I know who I'm going to give it to. Should I just bring both rogues? God, Lucas, you have been so disappointing. I'm going to have to start rushing this chapter. I want that Berserk Staff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I want it. Oh, right, why is Stefan here? Whatever. Who has the Speed Relic? Is it still you? Wait, where is she? 27. Yeah, we might actually do a bit of a change there. Take the Speed Relic off of her, and then I can actually give her a different weapon. Just give her another Speed Wing. Actually, wait a minute. What's her defense like? Oh, I'll give you the defense relic. You won't be in the front line, but I am always worried you're gonna die. That sort of alleviates that. I have too many wizards on my field. How did that happen? Let's go. Oh, automatically in 8 turns. So I can't even turtle if I want to. That's weird to have, like, a weird time limit like that. Like, in 8 turns, kill as many idiots as possible. It's not even like a defend, it's just odd. I'm not complaining, I don't think. Yeah, that's not a complaint, I just think it's an odd addition. Watch this hit. Lucas has been the biggest disappointment of this game. Like, on paper, he should be a good unit, and then in practice, he's kind of just fucking turbo. The pizza's really cool. I'm kind of sad about that. I have pizza if you're wondering what I'm munching on. I got some Zaz. My work, for some goddamn reason, started serving pizzas. So I can get pizza whenever I want. I normally don't. But, I was hungry when I got off work today. And I was like, I'll get a Za. So I got like a mini personal pizza. Oh, he's dead. I didn't think this through. Yep, he's super dead. He can't dodge this. Yeah, that's a reset. Okay. Well, now I know just to not use, what's his face first. Yeah, that way he doesn't take damage, which is super nice. Now I know. Now I know that they both have fucking spears. I'm probably not gonna get all the loot on this map, just because I don't think I'm gonna be good enough. So I don't know how I feel about this concept. On the one hand, like, oh, they have swords too. Yeah, we can't just run at them. That's the issue. Yeah, including more units that have multiple weapons definitely seems like a good idea. And it is, because it means a lot more balance. But it also definitely means that enemies get to be, like, 4 times more annoying. Yeah, like... Also, I'm on a pillar. I'm not saying I should be, like, immune to all damages, but I should be immune to all damages. Looter. These are just not what I would expect from looters. I just want the Berserk Staff. The Brave Bow is also a big maybe. Ooh. Wait, nobody else moved? Excuse me? What do you have? Oh, I want that. I want that. I want that. Okay, my mic is actually... For some reason, I'm always paranoid that my mic is not plugged in. Every time I stream. I'm a smart person. I have to put you there. So you have Warp, a Speedwing, and well, I definitely want that Speedwing. That's the first thing I want. Probably just because speed wings are just gonna be useful. Oh, I did not look at what you got from all that. You got an ability. Cool. He really disembodied like the on paper he was a good unit, now in practice he kind of isn't. How the fuck are you still dealing 26 fucking damage? What is his defense? Oh. His defense is also Garbo. So I learned everyone's defense is Garbo. Oh, Tabitha better fucking survive. Okay, we're actually gonna do a quick save state. Worst case scenario, Dan the man is gonna have to save the day. Meanwhile, these guys are doing fine. You have the Berserk Staff. I need it. Don't worry. I mean, I don't, like, need the Berserk Staff, but, like, Luigi Berserk Staff sounds very funny. I don't know how the fuck Kara made it this far. I'm also about 2 minds giving a lot of enemies Brave and Silver weapons. Like, the enemies are kitted the fuck out in this game, which is normally a good thing, but also... You might actually be the final recipient of the Speed Relic. Simply because your speed is capped. I think. Yeah, your speed is capped at 24. Not the best speed in the world. That's his growth, too! Our speed's capped at 26. Your power's over. Not surprised. Capped at 25. Jesus Christ. Penny's just super capped. Holy shit. A lot of people capped their speed, I've noticed. I've noticed a lot of capped speeds. If I have a door key and a chest key, I think I'm just gonna do that. I probably do. I have a gold gem. I have a chest key, but no door key. Oh, I have a door key. Okay. That actually makes my life super easy. And then I could just do this because the game is busted. Okay, actually, I can do supply, right? Okay, I want to try something that I read. About those fruits. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at her stats. Supply. Apparently, if I take one of the fruits and give it to her. Okay, item. 2 levels lost. Okay, but my stats also did not leave. Interesting. That is very curious. I was waiting for that to be a crit. Again, I have never seen so many, like 50s hit in ever. Feels like no matter how I prepare, I'm gonna definitely get hit by something. Like, the game just doesn't give a fuck. Oh, only one of them can actually reach. Well, she doesn't double. Stop proving me wrong, game! Oh god. Well, do you idiots have? Oh, you just have gold. That is an odd amount of gold you just gave me. What the fuck was that number? Actually, wait a minute. What do you idiots have? Sword. Sword Slayer. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I wish you could use a mark, or a muck, or whatever the fuck it's called. You can't. Because I think it's dark light magic, which is so random. That's not going to be a kill, but... I also think they're just stuck in there, because I don't think none of them have a door key to get out. The energy ring would be useful. I'm not gonna, like, pretend that wouldn't be. But I'm not really thinking it's something that I would, like, want to go out of my way to go get. The Speedwing, I think, would definitely be a lot more useful. There's Warp. So that's nice. One of you has a Lance Reaver. It's that guy. So, does this kill? If this kills... Watch him crit. I don't know if Nathaniel could at least. Again, a 60% crit should crit so often, but for some reason it's just not. I'm not surprised he doesn't double. No! No. Yeah, no, I can't. Oh, God. Oh, right, Dana has an ability. That's what's triggering. Goddess bow. So that's the S rank bow. Is this even possible? Man, if only you were just a little better. What have I not moved? A lot of people, actually. Should I just give my fucking Falco Knight the fucking boots? Just maximum chaos it? See, that's just a weird thing. Yeah, this is some cold-ass pizza. To be fair, it's like 30 degrees outside. I will take a Sword Slayer. That is an item that I would love. Again, I think George might be the recipient of the other one. S rank, baby. lot of gold. Even though the game was like, hey, this is your last time to shop, they're giving me a lot of gold. If he crits here, I don't think it would be a problem. God, my room is so cold. My fucking sodas are just like ice. So what do you have? Just gold? More gold? We are going to save state here for the reason of I'm afraid that she's gonna die. So I can do that, and then I can get out her, which is definitely going to be very useful. But we can always just do this. Again, why the hell do I have 77? Yeah, my poor pizza's like ice cold. Looking forward to a hot pizza. Got 250 gold. Nice. Which I have to sell individually because this game sucks. I'm joking. Although, come on, could you not figure that out? Is there not an option on the GBA thing? I don't know. I mean, oh wait, I can just do this. I completely forgot. I have a lot of stuff in my stock, I just realized. I might have to do a oh wait, I only have a chest key. I don't have another door key. Wait, who can get me over there? Oh, there's a mage. Please crit. There we go. Again, I don't know. None of my units are really tanky, and that's like a really big problem. Yeah, we're definitely going to attempt you. The problem is you have a brave bow, which is never a great sign. I mean, a brave. So, like, I have to, like, at least be able to survive 2 of your blows. Which, again, is possible. Highly unlikely, but possible. Again, 32 damage is ridiculous. Also with that much skill. I have that save state, so I'm not, like, too worried if this all goes really bad. Okay, if both of these hit, then it's dead. Okay, so that's that problem, like, solved. Plus I get the robe, which is always super nice. Your 10 defense worries me. You might actually be the recipient of the defense relic. Who currently has that? You do. You have a lot of speed, I just noticed, like potential. All you need to do is crit again. Fuck. You guys got 2 chances. Fuck. Does a steel axe do enough damage? Yes. Wait, are you doing less to? Oh right, Dan has the has a relic. Okay. We're gonna do another save state just in case everything goes completely tits up. Actually, just quick. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. And since none of us have, like, a key... Oh, wait, actually, we should just wait. Okay. Is her skill really bad? What's going on here? Fly up. Stab. Should I just, like, jack her up with a bunch of skill? Just to see what happens. No, her skill's 22. It's fucking fine. Is everyone's luck really high? Game, please explain yourself. was about to say he has to move. Oh my god, he has a 0 hit. Are you fucking serious? Is this man for real? This is the worst boss. That's saying something, considering what we've been through this game. Only turn 8. What? I don't like that he has that skill. I will let him miss a bunch. That's really funny. Bye, Darius. You died. It was funny. But she gets a level. Yeah, her defense is kind of garbo for someone who's kind of a... Not a frontliner, but someone who kind of is a frontliner. Does she have bow fair? Oh, she has bow break. That's why! She has bow breaker. Fucking duh. How did I not realize this? I'm just not smart, apparently. I am mucho idioto, as they would say in Espanol. That actually makes a lot of sense about that I'm just not paying attention. I just couldn't figure out the secrets. Oh, come on, game. Seriously? What do these idiots have? Money and money. Interesting. I think they would kill. Nope, it's gonna leave him in one. Or a couple. Is your skill Garbo? What the fuck? No, your skill's 23. Why can nobody hit anything? What'd you get? Not Lance Fair, okay. I probably should have figured that's what you got, but like... You never know. With this game, it might have been a secret skill nobody ever fucking heard of. Again, skill is supposed to be something Swordmasters are good at. How the fuck does he not have a higher hit? I'm confused. However, then Dan shows up and just, like, murders everything, so... Dan Severin is the best character. Dude, he got res. Why is his defense Garbo? Hold on. Everything about him is Garbo. Actually, a lot of it isn't. His skill is weirdly high for a warrior. Yeah, I think the plan is to, like, just rush in once this guy's gone and, like, get the remaining stuffs. Because I need the remaining stuffs. I want those 2 items those guys got. I was waiting for reinforcements because it's last turn. Pick lock, and then let's start fucking destroying. Oh, I did not realize he had a killer axe before I made that move. Oh, I almost made a really stupid decision. I almost made a very dumb decision. The other one also has a killer axe. Like, holy shit, how did I not notice this? I gotta pay more attention to my surroundings. Oh. That's every enemy. Holy shit, and both chests. I'm a genius. Yeah, so I was like, well, what the fuck can the enemy do? Let's head out. Yeah, we killed every looter. All of them are dead. We killed every last one of them. Now we get to go kill the fucking Emperor. The Iron Fortress. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's the Iron Fortress's theme now. Just its theme. It's the theme of the cold pizza. Do they have good luck or something? God, I don't know. What is going on my other screen? There we go. Now I can see chat messages. What the fuck, dude? For some reason, my chat messages just were not loading. Hi, Kaishid. And probably, if you're referring to... I just noticed how old the message is. Probably, it was their luck was probably way too high. Or much higher. I don't know, because in Vision Quest, at least when I noticed that the hit percentages were all over the place, I think it was to accommodate the newer weapon, the new weapon types that specifically dealt with weapon triangle. But this game doesn't have that excuse, so like everything just feels lower across the board. Also, they really like fucking... they really like doing a lot of shit. Right, let's hope that I actually get to receive my messages. Hey, Luna! Okay, alright, I fixed that. I can see chat messages now. How's it going, Luna? You're just in time for more revolution. Honestly, the plot of this game has just been... It's good to hear. Oh, that would look good. Got a new figure. What'd you get? What figure was it? So I'm taking a bite of my pizza. Wow, that's good. Yeah, so I think my main complaint of this hack is going to be that this fucking... This story is somehow the most boring. Despite it being pretty basic, I don't care. And not because, like, the main character is bad or anything. It's just, like, I genuinely just do not care. And that's sad, because I think the maps of this game are actually pretty good. The Great Tremor. Oh, that thing at the end of Sacred Stones. But you're just gonna Earthquake? Ooh, which one of the Neku figurines? Because I have 2 of them. I love that game a little too much. The smaller one? I think I had that one with everybody else up there. Yep, that's him. You're just gonna send an Earthquake. Beating around. You just need Joshua and Shiki, who I also have, actually. I have all 5 of them up there. I wish I could find a figurine of Shiki's true appearance. Oh god. Okay, sorry. Everyone in chat, spoilers for World Ends With You. Spoilers for The World Ends With You. Coming in a second. I wish there was a figurine of Shiki's real appearance instead of her game appearance. I found them on Amazon. All 5 of them. And then I found one at a con that I picked up. Because her real appearance is so good, too. Oh, cool, the Onyx Dragoon. I wonder if we're gonna finally get the stupid twist with him. Neo has a bunch of figure arts. I don't think it has any full figurines yet. which is kind of sad, but I think I own one of them, which is still in the box, even though I got it a month ago. Like, I haven't even opened the Amazon package. It's still there. It's just, like, under a bunch of sweatshirts, because I had to get a bunch of my winter stuff ready. Am I gonna bring Luigi? Probably. Man, Magus. Yeah, you're coming instead of Stefan. You're just gonna get the speed relic. If it's the ones I have, so for most figurines, if it looks like they're off balance, it's probably because, the weight is probably distributed in such a way that, like figures are not that heavy, so... Yeah, I'm sorry, it's Magus. The one time I replaced you, they actually did. They tend to not be they're not made super heavy for that specific reason, so that they can make them pose very odd. Oh wait, I got rid of rescue. Why? Rescue... Heal... Sleep? You're gonna start a guy right there? Right next to me? What are you, fucking evil? Oh my god. Oh, cool. We're not actually even... Why do you only have 17 speed at this point? Wow, your stats are garbo. Oh, what is up here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you bolting? No, you're purged. Even better. Oh, what the fuck? Hi, fellas. That's a weird... There's just a Luna Mage. Oh, there's like ballistas everywhere? What is this shit? Ooh. Nice. I have a lot of friends who have tattoos. I don't have any. Yeah, I bet. Get a giant band-aid. I hate having band-aids. I hate getting cut because I get cut on my fingers. Alright, gentlemen, ladies. We're gonna fucking die. This map looks unfucking believable. Alright, is everyone's equipment good? It better be. I don't want to give you aura yet. I'm saving that for, like, an actual final situation. But considering this game has still got another 8 chapters in its belt, probably. Actually, first things first, who has no equipment? There's some very good quality ones. Like, they went all out with the quality of the figurines. They're worth every penny. Don't ask why I have so many red gems. It's not important to know. That's right, I got that weird amount, which means we're definitely going... Yeah, that's actually really cool, is that they are pretty cheap. So, I'm gonna talk about my figurine collection very quick. I'm not like the biggest Toho fan in the world. Like, I've played some of the games, but I own a bunch of their figurines because there's like a huge collection of high quality ones that are like, yeah, they're like 30, 35 bucks. And they used to come out pretty regularly. I think they stopped making them, which is sad. Yeah, that's how much the World Ends With You ones are. Like, the 5 base ones are about that price. And they're pretty good figurines. They're pretty good. They're probably closer to the higher quality ones that I have. They're not the highest quality ones on the shelf I have them on, but to be fair, that is some Stiff competition for my very top shelf. Okay, Luigi, I definitely want to use you, but I'm deathly worried. What are your stats? Not great. Lance Breaker's not the worst. You have tentative too. Is it? Hold on. I need to relook at this. No, it kind of is. Oh, it is on the top. What the f— Oh, wait, it fixed itself! So if I go in from here— Wait, what the fuck? Look at all these characters I don't even remember. Is Richter's stats better? No, they're worse. What the fuck? No, there's the dancer I never used. Oh, there's Derek. I'm using your sister, dude. Alright. Let's see what happens. It's probably what this sprite is edited from. I remember more now. Yeah, you're Travis. We all figured it out. What do you mean, seize gate in 30 turns? What the fuck do you mean by that, game? Oh, good. Old Vision Quest is rearing its head again. Jesus Christ. The biggest challenge here is winning within the time limit. You don't say! You have to break through with strong attackers and rush them through the ballista's range to eliminate them. Many reinforcements spawn during this battle. Oh no. I mean, awful. Dude, we probably would. It's roughly the same as before, with the main difference being his higher stats. He has 17 speed! Why do I have a time limit, game? Who I thought I escaped shitty time limits. Nathaniel, you should be dodging everything, but I don't— What the fuck is your luck? Like 0? 7? 11. Who statted this fucking character? Hey, a hot game tip for anybody making a ROM hack. The reason that they have high, oh good, an 80 missed. That's what we needed to see. The reason Swordmasters have high skill and high luck is so that they're able to hit and dodge things, compensated with low attack, low HP, and low defense and res. They're supposed to be very speedy, but can be killed in 1 or 2 hits. Do not fucking stat one of these guys with his, like— Yeah, power has more than luck. That makes no sense. Why does HP so high? Oh my god. I'm not saying don't do anything different, because doing something different can ultimately make interesting characters. What I'm saying is, there's a reason archetypes exist, and you're— This fucking dude. Like, going outside of that and creating something new and original is not something I want to discourage, as I want to see some interesting stuff people come up with. What I discourage is the fact that, like, I'm kind of having to relearn how these characters work based on their stats, and their stats sometimes don't add up with how the character, in my eyes, should ultimately be useful as. Also, everybody has way too high of the health. A Miku cosplay, that would be interesting. I don't see too many of those, which is odd. At least at cons I go to, but maybe I just go to lame ones. Wow, even the Brave Lance can't give him ×4, excuse me? Siege within a turn limit is a very interesting choice. Not personally my favorite. There's also just the fact there's a million ways for the enemy to ambush me that I feel like I'm going to get ambushed at some point. Hey, Luna, so did I, even though I only worked a couple of hours. My work just sucks. We were missing someone we normally have. They followed you home. Hopefully for good reasons. And not for, like, super creepy reasons. Good reasons? Okay. I don't want it to be for creepy reasons. No! Hara, you're supposed to be good. You actually are, you just have really low HP. Cold pizza fucking sucks. Of course! How? She's a goddamn rogue. How the fuck do you have a 48? My life is about complaining about numbers. Oh, another thing I've noticed. Any Halloween plans? I probably am gonna have to work depending on what day of the week it ends up on. Let me check the old calendar. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work that day. I work Mondays. Fuck. I have not had a Halloween off, I think, since I started working. Which is very sad. Even if I did have off, I don't really know what I would do. I haven't done anything for Halloween since I was, like, in high school. You get to sleep after work? Well, that's always good. I literally just came from work and I just started streaming. That's what I do. Probably more comfortable than I am. I think in my pajamas, though. One like a comfortable chair. I need to buy a new chair. This thing is very comfortable. Oh, that sounds good. Someone at my work, I believe, is bringing cupcakes in tomorrow. There's not a reason. They just wanted to bring in cupcakes. Yeah, they were just like, hey, are you working? And I'm like, yes. They're like, I'm bringing in cupcakes. And I'm like, why? I never got an answer. Which isn't that all that weird for my place of work? Donuts from local fucking gas stations are always on our back tables. That is true. I like cupcakes. Let's get rid of the wizard. I don't want to deal with wizard. Why do they have aura? What the fuck? I somehow ended up with the least defense dudes ever. Yeah, I think they said they were bringing him in tomorrow, so that should be an interesting experience. Yeah, very rarely do the enemies get super low, which is just odd. Oh, cool. He has 15 defense. Dear God, what the fuck kind of characters did I pick? Not good ones, apparently. I gave you the speed relic, right? Okay, good. At least at 26 speed, you're not, like, completely. Yeah, I haven't really... Okay, so last time I handed out candy for Halloween, when I still lived with my folks. We don't live on, like... My folks don't live on a block that's really popular to trick-or-treat at. So, like... I would just hang out in my living room. And, like, every 20 minutes, like, every hour, we'd get, like, one person. Like, I don't even know if my parents even do Halloween. I don't even know if they pass out candy anymore, just because, like, our street is just unpopular for that. And I think they also lost the big bowl. Yeah, we have, like, a big, like, ceramic bowl that has candy in it. That's what we used to use. And it weighs, like, 4 billion pounds. Only the worthy may use it. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna be... God damn, I'm gonna have to work Halloween. Halloween's a bitch to work! Well, it's a fucking Monday this year, so probably not this year. I remember one Halloween, I got put on dish duty, which was the... saved my goddamn life, because it was the busiest day ever. Halloween's not a fun holiday to work. Ha, you think you're ballistic? It's still gonna do 15 damage. What the hell? I have to be wary about ballistas. I just realized I have a witch who's weak to that shit. Uh-oh. This would be cool if you actually hit both of these, because that'd be a nice kill. Shit, because I work on Halloween, I'm not gonna be able to do like a Halloween, like a stream on Halloween. Man, I remember all the Halloween costumes I used to wear. You already have good ones. See, I feel like if somebody cosplays already, they already have their Halloween costumes. They pull double duty. Ah, you'll be a character nobody recognizes. That was a joke. That's the problem if I would ever want to cosplay. Is that no one would understand who I would be. I would pick the most bullshitly obscure characters as a joke. Yeah, just you wait. So one of the kids is 100%. What the f— Hold the phone. Oh, he must have Lance Reaver or whatever the fuck it's called. Now I'm worried. I'm super worried. I know Dan has weapon disadvantage, but Dan is on a piece of grass. Grass gives you plus avoid. Apparently it doesn't. Apparently for Dan it means get hit with sword. Now Dan, you have to dodge a 43. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh wait, he survived. Hold on. I didn't have to do a reset there. The game is like figuring out what just happened. Well, hey, I got a result that's better, because I just forgot about the Purge Mage that I think is hiding. Watch this hit. Okay. Oh, but the kids like all the bright colors. I don't know anything about this game that would attract a child. I also never get what, like, makes kids... See, I get edginess kind of attracts, like, a child audience, but, like... I don't know. Oh, good! It's just magic people! It's very depressing that them being magic people is, like, a good thing, apparently. She has good res, so, like... And she's gonna dodge one of these, right? Oh my god. Kids should just, like, enjoy cool stuff. enjoy kids media. Kids media can be really good. Fuck, I needed one more of those to hit. Oh no, she has to kill one more, I think. Well, okay, Clayton, what did we learn today? A lot of stuff. But we also learned that apparently I need to check every enemy's skills before I make a stupid decision. Oh, cool. Okay, Ballista, where can you all hit? I spy with my little eye something that begins with run! I actually have a plan, weirdly enough. That makes sense. Kill every last one of them. Good job, Kara. Okay, and then we're going to hope and fucking pray that I kept rescue on him. I kept rescue on you. Oh, thank God. Okay. Go here. Use rescue. We're going to rescue, Kara. What did he learn? Oh, cool. He learned Tome Breaker. When his stats look like that. Man, I wish I was part of nice fan bases. I made that joke, and then it's gonna be a rant about the Trails fanbase being the most indecisive pieces of shit in the universe. You guys need to make up your mind. Are the fucking Cold Steel games the scourge of the earth, or are they a good entry point for newbies, and we should be nicer to them? Because we can't have it both ways, and you people really want to have it both ways sometimes. And I don't understand. Oh boy, you just have everything. Interesting. I was gonna ask who that is, but I wouldn't know who they are. I didn't play that game, but it's on my maybe stream list. Main character? Oh, the one who has the dead sister! They're gonna find the murderer. I'm gonna keep making that joke until I figure out what the game is actually about. Gonna find the sister's murderer. I'm gonna stream it, and it's gonna be me talking about... I'm talking about how we've gotta find the murderer. And then everyone's gonna be so confused. They're gonna be like, what murderer? I've actually wanted to do that with a different game. So there's a game that, like, I don't know much about. But I'm very tempted to do a stream where it's me just, like, attempting to piece together what the story is before I get to it. Based on, like, the tweets I've seen. But then I realized I don't know if I could stretch this past a single stream. There's also a non-zero chance that I'll get into the game. And I'm worried. Oh, cool. I just hit a 46. Oh, right, he has, like, 2 luck. Wait, did the bush actually help her? What? I didn't think bushes helped them, even in the GBA game, or is that a 3D thing? I can't remember if that's only in the 3D games or not. Okay, if anybody in chat knows, do bushes and mountains still give flying units stats in the GBA titles? I know they don't in... Lucas. I know they don't in some of the 3D games, but do they in the GBA? I didn't think they did. If anybody in chat knows, that'd be really useful information. I've been under the assumption that they don't. You don't know? That's okay. I mean, I don't, and I play these games. Yeah, because I thought that was, like, pretty uniform, but I guess it's not. Because in Three Houses, they got rid of it, or they changed it because, you have that weird, like, they're like, hey, you can dismount your unit, and then you can get cover. But I don't really know if they, like... I think that's a thing in Tellius, too, but I'm not, like, 100% sure. Yeah, I was kind of not expecting that. You know, a 100 isn't the... Yeah. You know, because anything lower than, like, a fucking 100 really is just, it might as well just be a miss. You know, I'm gonna curse this map real quick. You know, this map's actually been going pretty good. Laptop, what the hell are you doing? Literally nothing is running right now. Why are you acting like a piece of shit? Horror-themed visual novels always, like, are interesting to me on a conceptual level because it's like reading a horror book where, like, I don't get how people get scared because, like, you can just put the book down. Very weird observation from me. Cooking companions. I have my friend, my awesome friend, Freya, I believe, streamed it, and I ended up watching some of that stream. It's the one with the cannibals, right? If that's the one I'm thinking of, then yes, I know Freya did a stream of it that I ended up watching, which was very, very interesting. It's a very weird game. Yes, I did. She did stream it, and it was very. I found myself very entertained. I don't play a whole lot of visual novels, but that one looked interesting. It's a very good title, but like I can't take any cooking games seriously after I played Psychonauts 2. Just gonna keep thinking about how good of a level Compton's Cookout is. Best fucking level. Like, holy shit. Do ballistas gain more hit the closer they are? You can't hit Penny. What the fuck? Nobody noticed that. Yeah, it looked interesting. I don't play a lot of visual novels because I tend to enjoy a more mechanical element to it. Which is, like, weird because I play a lot of JRPGs, so, like, I think a lot of people might be like, oh, but you play JRPGs that have lots of cutscenes. How do you get through that? And that's because eventually there is gameplay or, like, something I can chew my teeth on. Oh, the Psychonauts level. Dude, Psychonauts is so good. Psychonauts 2 was fucking worth every goddamn penny. And it was worth the wait, because I backed it when it was on Kickstarter or Fig, or I can't remember what it was called. It was such a good game. I streamed both games just because I wanted an excuse to replay them, and I had so much fun. Like, they are top stuff. Compton's Cookout was such a good level. I actually managed to beat all the time limits in that time. Which was a first, because I did not do it in my first playthrough. Favorite levels. Okay. From the first game, we have, well, okay, obviously Milkman Conspiracy, Lungfishopolis. Then I do not remember what Mia's level is called, but that one is a lot of fun. Fred's level's alright. I always think I really like Fred's level, but then I like replay it and I'm like, this level's just kind of alright. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Fred's level is the board game. You have to beat Napoleon. It is very good. I very much like it, but I always feel like the level goes on a little long, and then there's not, like, a boss fight when I think there should be a boss fight. And El Valentina, or Black Velvetina, would also be a favorite if the level wasn't also slightly annoying. Sorry, it's like a great level, like, visually, but it also just is an annoying one. From 2, we have Compton's Cookout is fucking great. Yeah, El Olio is really annoying. The fact it has, like, a million mini-bosses is also just a little weird. It does a good job telling the story, but it's also just, like, super irritating. Yeah, at least it doesn't kill you. From 2, Compton's Cookout, despite its platforming being super annoying, I fucking love Bob's Bottles. It is such a good level. And that's mostly for the storytelling. Like, they knocked it out of the park on how that story is presented. And it has arguably my favorite scene in Psychonauts, which is the recreation of the wedding and you hear the vows. Like, that scene is so good. Like, it's perfect. Oh, and of course, Jack Black's level is fucking fantastic. This guy can't attack back, because the Senses one, yeah. What is it called? I genuinely can't remember what it's called. I remember Compton's Cookout and Bob's Bottles' name, but I do not remember all of the names from 2. It has the cool musical number. It's so good. My big worry would be they would be unable to recapture the magic of the first game's levels, but they did. I wish there were more of them. That's my only gripe with 2, is I wish the game was a lot longer. Like, I could have played that game for another, like, 8 hours. No joke. They could have doubled the length of that game, and I probably would not have complained. I have not played No Straight Roads. It looks interesting. What the fuck? It's very good. I have heard that. There's a lot of good games. I can't keep up anymore. There's a lot of games I see and I'm like, I used to barely wishlist games on Steam because, like, I just don't play a whole lot of... Like, I play a lot of games, but I don't play a lot of new releases. I wait for them to be on sale. But since I started streaming, I've kept my eye on things that look interesting to stream. And, like, I've also just, like, sometimes you guys talk about games, and I'm always like, alright, well, I'll check this out when I got a second. I'm a little tempted to make a Google Doc just listing everything I either plan on streaming or just ask for suggestions. But I'll add No Straight Roads to my watching category. We shall see. It did look interesting. And I'm always in for interesting experiences. I'm I'm also still on the lookout for RPGs to play, because I do want to keep one of my streaming days to be JRPGs, because I absolutely love JRPGs. They're a pain to stream sometimes, but some of them are just a delight. Just wait for a sale. I'll come up with a bunch of shit I've never heard of. Every time there's a Steam sale, every time there's like a winter sale on Steam, I'm always like, I won't buy anything, and then I walk away with like 10 games. Okay, so, despite complaining, and I know I haven't finished the level yet, but this level might actually be way more easier than I was thinking. This level's been going very smoothly, and, like, properly. I don't know why, I don't know what I'm doing differently. I kinda assumed this would be at a really annoying-ass level, and then it just turned out to not be. Like, it actually just turned out to be a straightforward and somewhat fun level. Ooh, nice, a crit. Which I always love. I absolutely love when a game can just have a nice, straightforward and fun level. Oh, oh, okay, it's maxed. I was like, man, I wish your strength would get a little bit up. But now I get why it wasn't. Yeah, let's do this, just because I have advantage. Yeah, I would argue the weapon triangle doesn't do a whole lot in this game, besides modify your hit. I don't know if it's because I'm on normal, and that's just how the GBA games are on higher difficulties, because I don't really remember Heck or Hard mode being like that. Either I got really unlucky with stats, which is entirely possible, or the game is bullshit. Why didn't it double her? Why didn't it double? What the hell? That's strange. Or did it double and it just missed one of the shots? Yeah. Okay, do not know how fucking 70 misses. I'm a little worried she's gonna die up there. Just because everybody has... Why the fuck? I'm on a castle. Ah, the mysteries of life. And then I forget that Penny is like the most broken unit ever. She just doesn't stop. I also kind of dig the idea of like a healer being the most broken unit. It's kind of funny. But even that's just like like I'm complaining about changes and like to just how allied units go. And I do think that's a legitimate thing, but also like those extra 2 levels, Penny, were almost completely worthless. I'm sorry. Alright, she has to dodge at least 1. Okay, she's safe. Yeah, why aren't they doubling when she attacks? I didn't see a skill they had. Yeah, I'm definitely not surprised about that. Yeah, and like... characters have roles for a reason. And I know, like, you want to subvert expectations, or you want to, like, play around with stats. I understand that, but... in my humble opinion, keeping characters within their archetypes allow for players who... Okay, I froze for a second. How did a 32 hit? Yeah, whatever. It allows new players that might not be familiar with the Fire Emblem formula, which isn't very many people, I would guess, playing a ROM hack would not know how to play these games. But it does give them... How the fuck is that army still around? Oh, it's a Devil Axe, so that's just infinitely more interesting. Okay, we definitely have to, like, lure those idiots out. No! I screwed up! I'm dumb. But, like, someone who's just familiar with the mainline entries can pick up a ROM hack if you use very similar, stuff like that, or keep people within their archetypes, and can figure out your systems. Now, granted, that's not always, like, what you want to do. Like, I feel like mixing it up a little bit sometimes can make things interesting, but, like, what was it? Flames of Redemption gave every sniper the skill that, like, oh, well, they all have a skill now that makes it so that they can always hit. It's like, don't do that. That's dumb. I know I need lances more than anything else. God, I have, like, so much cash. Where the fuck did I get the... Oh, right. I don't even know if silver blades exist in this game. We're gonna find out. Oh, I didn't give him the warp staff? What the fuck? That was not very smart of me. That ballistician is just healing up. I hate devil axes. They're funny when the enemy has them. I just don't like dealing with them. Alright, George needs a fruit. Oh, she's dead. Oh, no. She is fucking dead if she doesn't dodge this. Because that other dude has like a 50 for some fucking reason. Oh my god. Please dodge a 42. We really are just risking it. Okay. We're gonna risk it. I do not want to start this entire chapter over again. Of course he has a sword slayer right when I didn't need it. Mr. Ballistician, please miss. Late night noodles. That was what I was gonna eat until I got some Zoff at work. I got some pizza. It's still frozen. It's the coldest pizza I've ever eaten. Don't want to restart the entire chapter. So please miss. Wait a minute. Fuck yeah. She'll survive? Okay, now we're gonna save state. This is where we do the safety save strat. So she has to dodge this 30. Hey, some Fire Emblem guy. How's it going, man? I think I'm just gonna do 776 for your shortening. I shorten people's names a lot. How's it going? We are still playing Justice and Pride, because this game doesn't end. I'm joking, but it doesn't. It's like Vision Quest, except Vision Quest had an ending. Okay. You got a great ballistician. Or ballast, whatever. I've got a... What rally do you have? Hold the phone. Oh, rally movement. Why do you have so many maxed out stats? I'm very confused right now. My lord is too powerful. That's a weird complaint, but it's a complaint. What are you laughing about that, Kai? What are you laughing, Khajiit? It's about how fucking bullshit the main lord is right now, with all of its power. Or how I'm definitely going to fucking kill the... Wait, does he have, like, no crit? What the fuck? Yes. It's very funny. Oh no, could there be that there's a twist about who the fucking Obsidian Knight is? Could it be Travis? Or maybe Travis? Could it be the legendary touchdown family himself? A joke I've made 8,000 times. Oh right, sword bad. How do I forget this? Or maybe even Travis? Dude, it's a fucking mystery who this guy could be. Write your predictions in chat, and we'll see what comes true. Okay. I'm gonna be level with you guys. I assumed when they were like 30 turns, this map would have been a lot harder. I might beat this in 10. Maybe 12. Don't quite get how the hit is working. It seems like every time it's completely random. No, stay back. Well, considering you have 17 speed, seriously, I don't know what they did to your speed. They made it the worst. Oh, here's some of those classic reinforcements. Oh, I can't even get her over there. God damn it. We gotta do the comedy where like we have her kill him. Like that's non-negotiable. That's the comedy right now. The comedy run. Okay, now I want to look up if there's any pure comedy Fire Emblem ROM hacks. And if so, I need to play all of them. Oh right, someone needs to go shopping for stuff. Wait, does a Lance Reaver work on you? Okay, question. Why does a Lance Reaver work on you? I guess we're here for consistency's sake, but also, come on, game. Oh, cool, I rallied when I really shouldn't have rallied. Okay, will this kill? Okay, so... Okay, so the plus side is you're gonna have to move up there. Yeah, but where the fuck is it gonna move? I was worried for a second, but I think George has the defense relic. And if I didn't give George the defense relic, I definitely did something wrong. You know, despite me having 2 speed wings, got multiple energy rings during this and like I don't think I got a single Draco shield this entire game. Did I miss something, or like did I not get a single one for the entire game? I was so convinced that that was a crit. I was so worried. Thanks, Windows Defender. Why the fuck were you doing something? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. No crit against the fucking main character, I notice. I don't want to hurt you, but I can't control myself. Just who are... How have you not figured it out? Well, now he's dead. This is the comedy. I see more, but I still can't recall my name. Hey, I got some clues for you. Ooh, an energy ring. You know who needs that? Luigi. I like how I gave Penny an item that reduced her level by 2, and then it took her 1 map to get both of those levels back. I relied too heavily on my mounted healer to do all of my work, apparently. Okay, we definitely need to buy some shit. I have elixirs. I need to buy some mens, because I don't have a lot of them. Just buy a worm, just to be safe. Buy a ton of divines. Yeah, just, like, buy a bunch of shit. Magic is so expensive. What the fuck? Okay, that should be fine, hopefully. He seized the castle. Oh my god. I'm fully convinced these weapons are just randomizing their hits at this point. Can't be the only one that thinks this. How are the reinforcements that are not even close to my troops doing? Oh, cool. They're not even close to my troops. Just thought I'd quickly figure out where they were. Yeah, no, we fucking done. Unless that guy's, like, named. No, it's just an Imperial. That man gets more suspicious every day. Really? Because I figured out who he was. I hope he's okay. Guys, how have you not figured out the secret? Sire, well, we lost. How the fuck? Okay, do we get to kill you now? Cool. Are we actually fighting the fucking... Finally. What the fuck? Why are we... Why is there a flashback? Emperor Mikhail. I've received a letter from Prince Perseus. Making one peaceful land? The boy's asking for the death of the country. Yeah, go get him to beat him up. Damn. Bruce! Ah, where's Bruce? Dude, I want to see what Bruce's sprite looks like. Learn reputation. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What? Bruce is dead. I already killed him. Right behind you. Okay, cool. Quite a lot about you, trader. Good job. I would love a Fire Emblem game where you get to the final boss and they go, well, 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 heroes. Good job. Good job making it here. Good job, numbnuts. And you did that by sending monsters at everybody. Honestly, I found a flaw with your plan. It's called monsters. Cool. I can't wait for there to be a recruitable unit somewhere. Just throw a random one, trust me. This doesn't even feel like the final map. This feels like the third, like we have 4 more maps to go. Also, I noticed you idiots spawned legitimately right as the cutscene ended. Oh my god, what is this map? Cool, they're all split up. That's awesome. A king's sword! Oh, he's got this shit too. Perseus, I've noticed all your stats are really good, but there's one stat you neglected to train. Oh good, they're both 1-2s. Yeah, of course. I'm waiting for the 11th hour character to show up. Oh, there's a Draco shield here, but I have to steal it. So that's it. There's like one Draco shield. Okay. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, the final battle. I had to stop myself from saying Mambo number 5. Yeah, this will be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Chat, please pray for my luck, for my like. Priest, yeah. I can't talk. Yeah, why would I ever sell the Philly shield? Or the Fee shield, or whatever the fuck it's called, however I'm supposed to pronounce it. Like, why would I ever sell that? Am I that... Did the game think I'm that much of an idiot? I'm a little confused, George. Okay, George, you are definitely getting this second fruit. He only went down 1 level. Cool. I have all these dances. That's odd. If it's the final map, doesn't have both. What the hell? Did my chat crash again? Chat, can anyone still see or hear me? Okay, what the hell? Okay, so like some of you people do know, I don't really have like a second screen. I just read chat on my laptop for the most part. And my laptop keeps screwing up, so that's always super cool right now. Yeah, for some reason it just would not load my chat. It just like Twitch crashed on it. Okay, so my stream doesn't crash, but I don't know. I need to get a second screen. Alright, it looks like everything's fine stream-wise. It's just sometimes my chat doesn't like this place. That's good. Okay, I think we're good on items. Doesn't have bows? Is that what... No, it has some bow people. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I'll have to keep trying to pull up Streamlabs. So, like, so I can at least read chat without looking. Because that's, like, so weird. Yeah, because I don't see any issues on any ends. It's just like my computer. Who gives a shit? Oh, right. I have a Wait, hold on. I actually have some other shit I need to do. You're fine. I don't need to give you any stat boosters. You're fine. I'll give you some skill. Yeah, let's give you some skill. You get both skill books. You're level 20, so I do not feel any problems to... Oh, fuck. Oh, who has the lowest HP? Is it you? So you have 41. Cora has 46. So we're also going to give you the robe, so you'll survive better. So I'm just turning you into a pure tank, I guess. Take the elixir, get some mends, and grab 2 divines. I wish your speed wasn't... I wish so many people's speeds weren't capped. So I could, like, give them more stuff. Actually, you need power. So you're gonna get these power. To get it to 23, which maxes out your power. That's an odd choice for a max power, but I'll take it. Take these, give the sword. I'm sorry, sword. That should be good. Who has the lowest speed? 26 or 23. Yeah, I'm okay. Magus even has the speed relic, but we're gonna get rid of it. We're going to fix Magus real quick. Okay, he does not need the speed relic anymore. He has max speed at 26, which is not the worst. It could be better, but that'll be fine, because we're going to give the speed relic to someone else. And that is you, Lucas. And that's because your speed is somehow terrible. I don't get it. And take the spear. What else do I have? What else is there on the items? I think it's a talisman and some boots. Yeah, so... Who has the worst res? 19, 25, 28. George, you're getting it. God, that's such a bad habit I have in Fire Emblem, where I saved all of this till the very end. I don't think anyone really needs boots, because I'm not using a general. I'm, like, paranoidly, like, checking chat to make sure I can actually read it. I want to be able to see what you guys are saying. Okay, I think we're good. I think with those stat boosters, we have a much better chance of winning. Getting that Draco Shield, stealing it, is completely optional. It would be nice, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm a little worried. But first, the tactics. Yep, what do we got? Our movie, all of it has a strength. With the various enemies with high stats and strong weapons, Garrus will push to its limits. Your healers push through the castle halls. Once you get through the first door, the enemy cavalry will charge. There's a Grand Paladin there, but I don't know why. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know why there's a Grand Paladin there? Is this guy supposed to be special? Oh yeah, before we kind of finish all of this, I want to disappointingly talk about the relics. They're a nice touch, but I don't think they're very great. I don't know. God, Lucas. I keep forgetting Lucas gets, like, a pretty massive buff if he's just by the girl. Like, how do I keep forgetting this? That's, like, a core thing to his character. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's just George. Oh, wait, I can just, like, hit you with a spear? And miss both times? Except this is Magnus, who doesn't miss. And then there's Dan, who I think cannot die. Dan, he's our man. He can kill everybody. Okay, so here's why the fuck giving her a 3 range is busted. Mini bows have a 1 range. 1-3 is kind of broken, I'm not gonna lie. If you want to know more, play Fates. Or, not Fates. Play, 3 Houses. 3 Houses is like the ultimate test of, like, how busted you can make an archer. It's like, I get it, archers are good. Okay. I think I'm paranoidly checking. If you see my mouse, that's me, like, checking on my own computer. Stab time. Oh, George doesn't double. It's a sword master, I shouldn't be surprised. I always love on big maps when the enemy starts moving units that are like 8 miles away from yours. I know why they're doing it, because like they have to get them in position for like when they need them. But I think it's really funny because you just watch it scroll over. Oh. What the fuck? Were those reinforcements? What? Wow, I gave you a bunch of weapons that flat out were not useful. Because they don't have many hits. Bonk. Good Jorb. Man, I always love when I can get the fucking... Like, the earlier I can get the Philly or Delphi shield, like, the better I don't have to worry about a flyer's weaknesses. Which is always a plus for me. Lucas! Good Jorb. Good Jorb. You didn't need the crit though, but, you know, I'm not complaining. Yeah, George ended up being a pretty good unit, all things considered, which I think is very odd. I mean, I was told he's a good unit. I am very scared that there are a lot more chapters left. Like... We'll see. The plan is to hopefully finish this, but if I start getting that feeling that we're still like 4 chapters away... The other reason I bring this up is because usually I stream a bit earlier, but we're streaming very late today. And I'm a little worried. I just don't want to wake my neighbors. I think my roommates went to sleep, and I'd rather just not wake him up, so... Origin. Yeah, it's kind of half, like... It's pretty late in the day. It's not even Friday anymore. Which I originally did not... this is just like a fun... This is not even a fun story. But I originally was not going to stream. Just because it was pretty late when I got out of work. But then I changed my mind because I looked at my schedule for next week, and I can stream next Saturday at a decent time. But then I realized I'd be doing, it would be like over a week before a Fire Emblem stream, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. The people want to see this. Since the majority of the people that come to my streams are here for my Fire Emblem streams, I believe. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are here for my cool Fire Emblem streams. Now it's like, yeah, it's really just unfair for me to not give the people what they want. Also, I really wanted to, like, finish this off. Because if I do finish this, then I have, like, a couple of days to really think about what I'm streaming next. I'm still unsure about... I kind of got sidetracked by a bunch of things when I was supposed to be getting stuff for this. So it might be Code of the Black, yeah, Code of the Black Knight, which I believe is the other one I downloaded. That was going to be the one I do if this... instead of this one. But, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I all... Yeah, I meant to, like, look through the big list they have on the ROM site, and then I forgot. I got distracted by, like, 4 different things. Which is pretty standard for me. So, but we'll have... If I do finish this today, next time we do Fire Emblem, there will be a different game. I am still thinking about getting a capture card. I'm going to get one eventually because I do have... we're going to do 3 houses at some point. I don't know when, though. I think my worry that this map might end up being too easy is the fact of how big it is. Like, there's a lot of space, so I'm very, very concerned that what will end up happening is that it will just end up being, like, a pretty easy map. Because, like, I have so much like, so much room to avoid people. So... we're gonna do this, because I want to start getting rid of some people. The enemies are just also placed really weird, if I have to say so. Yes, I'm going to criticize everything. That's what I do. I gotta wonder if anybody pops into these streams and thinks that I really just hate Fire Emblem or something because of how much I complain about things. Ooh. That was actually not the worst move in the world. As we call it, complaining about numbers. I fucking love this franchise. I'm excited for Engage, somehow. Somehow my excitement hasn't dissipated. I think I'm more excited to, like, stream Engage, if that makes any sense. Because I haven't, like, we've done it with the ROM hacks where I've streamed it and then I've had people chime in and help or make fun of me. And I kind of want that experience with a mainline entry where it's like, I don't know, it could be fun to do Engage right after it comes out. But that's not set in stone. That's kind of just me, just rambling. So I don't have numbers to complain about yet. Don't worry, they'll show up. They always show up. How much wait, hold on. I have 30 speed. What do you have for speed? 27. Jesus Christ. And you have a million goddamn luck. It's kind of like, just kind of like hide. Yeah, it's really just kind of thinking out loud, because I think it would be really fun to do, like, engage live. Now, I do want to do 3 houses at some point. I think that would be very entertaining. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about the fact that, like, instead of sword masters, my new enemies are snipers. The reinforcements are also immediately sticking out as me as a potential annoyance. Yeah, I really didn't, like, sink in how many I now see we're getting. Yeah, you did not need that crit. That fruit is an interesting mechanic. But I don't... Yeah, it's interesting. But I don't really know how much I would use it if it was in a mainline game. That sounds weird being like, this mechanic's really cool, but like, would I use it in a mainline entry? I don't know. Usually by the time a unit gets to max level, there's no real incentive. Yeah, the Unifruit. I'm calling it the Unifruit. I like the concept of, like, you reduce levels so it gives you extra move to maneuver, but it's one of those items where I think it would be very difficult to, it feels like the type of item that would be a little hard to balance. Because you would have to really limit the amount, or else you can get some truly broken units. But I mechanically like it. It's an interesting twist on, like... Not like a twist, but it's an interesting addition to sort of dealing with the traditional, like, once you hit 20, that's it. So, like, I find that interesting. But, like, if I had it in, like, a mainline game, like, if fucking Path of Radiance gave it to me, I don't know if I would use it. Just because, like... At that point, usually the unit is good enough. There's also just the fact that, like, some characters just end up having a lot of their stats maxed. So you end up in a situation where, like, oh cool, these characters can have potentially get more of their other stats back. Which is cool and, like, good, but it also just leaves the situation where it's like, these characters have max stats already. Cool concept. I see the use. I don't particularly know... I don't know, I'd have to see it in other Fire Emblem games. Like, in this one, I don't think it would be that busted. Like, I've used both of them. And Penny and George's stats Penny's stats that she got weren't, like, super amazing. Oh, I just realized that is a map restart. That's a map restart. I fucking... Oh, she's dead. But I conceptually find it interesting. There's a lot of... There's some stuff in Fire Emblem like that, where, like, I find the concept interesting. Oh, wait, I can just do this. Where, like, I find the concept interesting. Supposed to be 5, not 2. See, okay, if you gave me one of them with the caveat, it will reduce 5 levels, that's interesting. I feel like just giving me one. They gave me 2, and they reduced it by 2 levels. See, I'm not like, that feels too minor to be useful. Why does it just say monster? Lucas, please do not kill. Like, it feels like such a minor change. Like, cool, 2 extra levels. 5 is, like, a decent amount to get a unit to, like, pick up some slack. Uh-oh. He has to survive one more blow. I don't know. If it was his original 5, maybe I'd be saying a different story, and I only got one of them. You're gonna dodge one of these. Please dodge, please dodge, please dodge, please, 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 please. Lucas, now you just don't have to kill. Do not crit, you sack of monkey shit. Lucas, you listen to me. Like, it's an interesting item, so I'm not, like, complaining on that front. Meanwhile, Penny. So, another thing, now that I've dealt with multiple games that have skill systems, I feel like the people who are implementing GBA titles with skill systems all need to get together and figure something out. Because they end up being broken more often than I think they should. Like, I don't mind skills in Fire Emblem, but I feel like even Three Houses has a really hard time balancing all of them. So one of them's just like, one dude can lockpick. That one is probably my favorite because it's very clear they ran out of ideas or they realized they did not have... Or like... They're like, what if the player doesn't pick a thief? They're like, fuck. Quick, give someone the fucking... Oh, that's a death. That's a... Fuck! Why is it 100? Question. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I might have to turtle a bit more just to, like, get the enemies to come to me. Yeah, I just think that's super funny. We gave all these people these magic abilities that are super great. What did we give this kid? He can lock a pick a good. He can pick a lock. Oh, good fucking job, everybody. Let's go home. And then Ash isn't even, like, a very good unit. I love that about Ash. Like, he's just not very good. That one's on my list. It looks interesting. It's got like I heard it has like tier 3, which I think is an underutilized concept in these games. So that one might be next. I have heard good things, so we'll see. We'll see about that. But even if it's not next, it will be on, like, we will do it eventually. Just because it looks that interesting and I keep hearing good things about it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play it much safer this time and, like, try to work some enemies out. I think my problem is, like, they're definitely gonna come up here first. And, like, these are not the units equipped for the fucking... They're not gonna be equipped for this. I do have 2 healers, so we might be fine? Question mark? The problem are those axe guys. Like, the Dwarven Lords are gonna be the issue. Okay. Just kind of get everybody into place. I need to get rid of them. He does a ton right. I'm curious to see, like, like I said, like, the reason I've sort of switched to ROM hacks is because I'm always curious to see, like, what other people have done. And honestly, like, so far, well, if you watched any of my Vision Quest streams, this probably doesn't come across as a surprise, but I think Vision Quest was a little bit complete bullshit. I know people really liked Vision Quest. Because, like, everywhere I checked, there were always, like, lists that was like, Vision Quest is the best. Like, no, it has a lot of issues. Mostly in its story. And, like, I don't really want to hate the game for its story. Because, like, I feel weird, like... You have an elixir, right? Yeah. I feel weird making fun of, like, a Fire Emblem game for its story. Like, ha, your story sucked. Because, like, none of the Fire Emblem games have, like, super amazing stories. They have good stories, don't get me wrong. But I'd argue none of them have, like, amazing stories, and some of them just have really bad stories, or really kind of nothing stories. Like, I like Awakening, and I think I like Awakening a lot more after I streamed it than I did originally. But, like, that is a super nothing story. And then there's whatever the fuck Three Houses is going for, which is, like... just the weirdest story I've ever... Like, it's so convolutedly not great. I don't know how to describe it. I do not know how to describe my feelings on the Three Houses story. The best way I could describe it, and this feels like an insult, because it kind of is it's almost like somebody told them, hey, don't make a Fire Emblem story, and then they colossally fucked it up somehow. Do not like that I don't double these snipers. I know being able to double them would make my life, would make everything easier, which is why I can't. But also, fuck you, game. I have people with max speed, and I'm not doubling some fucking snipers. Yeah, I'm really not liking the fact that their reinforcements contain brave weapons. That's not something I'm really liking right now. Okay, we are going to save state because we are going into fucking super bullshit territory with this. No, I checked the other ones. Even Divine, like, nothing seems to do it. You want me to, like, I can check Fire. Okay, she might double with Fire. Yeah, she doesn't even double with Fire, which I believe is I think, like, the weakest thing I have. Wait. Might 5. Okay, Might 4. Hold on, we'll try Lightning. Yeah, so... not even Lightning. Yeah, not even Lightning really did that, which was odd. Good thought, though. I definitely... yeah, that's an Iron Sword with someone who also has 30 speed. Something's not adding up here. Wait, they should also be weighed down. Like... yeah, I think they're expecting me to use more of the relics, which I am. I'm not using them. Yeah, I am not liking the Brave Axe. Which, like, I get, like, to get past the caps. But, like, the caps aren't even that good? I don't know. There's probably something about this I'm missing, and it's probably as you say, it's probably the fact that I should be using, like, the relics I should have dished out a lot better. But... Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm not very smart. Oh, wait, I can do some real weird bullshit. Hold on. Please get a crit. Oh, wow, you gave me exactly what I wanted. The relics are an interesting mechanic. I'm not gonna say I don't... I'm not gonna say I hate them, because I do sort of get what they're going for with them. Like, they're little added stat boosters. They're fun. And they kind of are. Don't get me wrong. But I don't really know... Like, if the game expects me to, like, use them to supplement... Because I've been using them to make characters, like, better. Like, hey, this character stat is lacking. I gave them a relic in order to help them with that stat. If they expect me to use it on a character who has max speed to make sure their speed is even better, then we have an issue. I assumed their best use would have been to just supplement units. But if they're supposed to make already strong units even stronger, then I want to question why relics are in the game in the first place, because that just feels very backwards. That's a backwards line of thinking, if you ask me. They should be most useful to get to build your units up. They shouldn't be used to make good units better. Or broken units even more broken. If any of that made any sense. I also feel like they should give 5 instead of 3. 3 is an arbitrarily weird number. Maybe they give 5 if I was playing on easy, but like 3 just seems a little too low of a boost. And it's just an odd fucking number. I do not like these reinforcements. They are the most annoying thing in the world right now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe there is a very good way to do the relics, but... Oh. I sat down and, like, all my fatigue hit me at once. Like, what the fuck? But, yeah. I don't know. Like, every ROM hack I've noticed has, like, none of them, I guess, play the same as how I want to say. Which, like, good. Like, every ROM hack's made me, like, think about shit. But I think, like, it's just weird that every ROM hack seems to have its own little, like, quirk. Like... I don't really... I guess I'm not, like, dissing, it's just weird in my opinion. I guess I would just want ROM hacks to be slightly more, I guess, consistent? The relics are interesting, but it hasn't... I haven't really seen the need to use them until, like, right now. Like, I never thought they'd be very useful until I started getting into late game, or later game. Also, thank you, Luigi, for reminding me how good the rescue staff is. I always forget. Rescue is so weird because, like, it's not even one of those things where, like, on paper it's good, in practice, like, on paper it's bad, in practice it's good. No, it's just like it's just like a good staff that I just never remember to use. Yeah, these paladins are kind of getting irritating. Again, I don't really know how you're supposed to really deal with them instead of just let them, like, slowly crash against your wall. Oh no, he's turtling again. Yeah, but, like, playing risky is just begging for death with all those brave weapons. Do you not like the two purge guys who have like a super advantage? Okay, I think the reinforcements maybe finally stopped. I say that and they're gonna spawn again, but reinforcements are weird. Honestly, out of all the Fire Emblem topics that I know about, reinforcements are the ones where I don't think I could give you a, like... I know when they're done well, but, like, I couldn't give you... Or, done bad. But I couldn't give you, like, specifics on, like, this is how reinforcements should go. They should be like this. It's more just like, this is how reinforcements bad. I will say one thing, reinforcements are best when they're like a little something extra. Like, to me, that's the best kind of reinforcement. Like, this map already has good placement of enemies. It already has good, like, it's good design, and the reinforcements are just like a little added, they're a little added challenge. I don't like excessive reinforcements. I don't like infinite reinforcements. I'm a pretty simple guy. I like my reinforcements to stop at some point. I like when my reinforcements aren't infinitely better than the units I'm currently fighting. Which we're learning is it's apparently not a thing. Yeah, the rest of you guys are fine. It's just Luigi I have to worry about. Yeah, Papa Luigi. Yeah, it's just kind of odd. Yeah, I still do not like how many of them ended up spawning. That's a smart move. However, I've complained about the weapon triangle working not in my advantage, but like, seriously, he can only get up to a 69, and I have a 92. Dan's stats are probably maxed at this point. Yeah, there's just like a lot of room. I think that's like my one, not complaint, but my one comment on this map. There's just like a lot of room. I'm still paying attention. I'm just looking something up real quick. Or so. Wait, 30? Oh no. I think this is only map number 28. I don't know if my brain can handle it. How are there still 2 maps left? Good job, George. Okay. I think we can actually start pushing. You guys have longbows, don't you? Okay, yeah. I love that they did that, but it's like, I can very easily outmaneuver you guys. You just did not think that through a whole lot, game. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna end up giving this game in terms of, like, a review. I liked it better than... I'm liking this better than Vision Quest. Actually, I don't even know about that. Purge. Didn't really do a whole lot. Oh shoot, 2 purges. I also don't know why they're standing on those things where it's like, I can't do anything. Oh cool, there were, oh okay. Wait, why attack Lucas? Also, it's good to know Lucas is, like, infinitely a better unit when he's by the Lord, and I just forgot about that mechanic of his. Like, cool, I'm that stupid. Yeah, this is going pretty well. Oh, no, my God. Magnus, no. Oh, nice. Where the hell did the sleep guy go? I don't remember him being there before. My favorite thing is those people with the longbows are gonna be like, haha, we're gonna fight him. She can't attack back. You guys do not move. Okay. You... Oh, you have a halberd. You don't. So, we're going to do this, which I think puts you in range. Yes. We're just gonna kind of get everybody in position before, like, the attack can start. Before the attack can commence. One of these purges has to be broken. 2... Okay, so we only have 2 more purge shots. That's not too bad left. Honestly, I should have probably just brought my archer into fucking killing them, but... yeah, whatever. Sorry, Luigi. You're gonna have to kind of stay there for a second. Oh god, they only have purge. Oh, no damage. Like, barely any damage. Yeah, I'm starting to notice their big health bars go away a lot faster once I started using silver weapons. Which means I've been an idiot this entire game. Actually, these enemies aren't even doing that much damage. It was the brave guys that were annoying. It was actually more the brave axe guys. Everybody else has just been kind of... oh, meh. Right, you also have purge. Why did I forget that? Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. 3! Gotta say, Tabitha, while I definitely wish I'd kept you as an archer a bit longer to get you some levels, you've actually been a pretty good unit. You're probably gonna be the one I give the Draco shield to. Oh, you kooky kids and your purges. That's the one disadvantage, is I'm, like, deathly afraid that... oh no, Magnus. I'm deathly afraid that the purge is somehow gonna double poor Luigi. I gotta say, Sleeping Berserk Staffs didn't really make much of a... what? Oh, no. Alright, game. What the hell? I know this is the final map, but what the fuck, people? How do we do the final map? I've got the perfect idea, boss. Let's just make a bunch of fucking reinforcements. Oh, that sounds brilliant. That sounds fucking amazing. Oh, wait, what's the opposite of amazing? That sounds tedious. I will say, these reinforcements really haven't been impressing me. It's mostly their weapons I'm scared of. Yeah, just form that wall. Oh, right, people nearby can supply, which is super cool, which I think one of the ROM hacks I had didn't fucking include that for some reason. I did not give you restore, which is a fucking stupid idea. What kind of loser does... Oh my god, I just realized something. I need to send someone back to protect Luigi. But, like, who am I sending? You. Just because you can do double damage to these idiots. Oh, cool. Those guys have started their infinite respawning again. I love it. Wait, what's the opposite of love? I hate it. Okay. I think they're out of purges, right? Yeah, they're out of purges. So I only have to deal with one. That way Luigi can actually run for his life. Into the other person who has purge. But you have a door key, don't you? You got one? I took away your healing item, and I'm regretting that now. Yeah, I think she'll be able to survive one purge. God, I hope so. Or you're just not even gonna go for her, which is what I would have done. Not the wounded person. Yeah, but what do I know? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how many reinforcements this game is slinging at me. I know it's supposed to, like, make you hurry up. Like, that's the point. Like, it's supposed to be like, guys, you gotta hurry up the map. But I don't... I personally would think a map would be a lot better if we didn't have to hurry up. Letting me experience the map. Yeah, I was gonna steal the Draco shield, but I think it's better if I just off you. Luck, skill, and power. What are your stats? Holy shit. Brave. Do I have a lance, idiot? I do, actually. We're really just playing, like, the slow and steady. Also, I noticed the defeat Perseus text isn't even, like, correct. Like, it's distorted. That's funny as hell. I'm just using George as a human fucking pincushion. I hope you don't mind, George. Wow, those 2 extra levels really didn't give you a whole lot. A little disappointed, actually. Okay, these magic flyers are definitely gonna be a pain in the fucking ass. Yay! And then, boom. And honestly, oh god, some of them have killer lances. Okay, really it's just about keeping Luigi safe. Penny, go back and help. I like that you idiots are not even on, like, actual duty. You're just like, yeah, no, you guys are doing this bullshit. You know what? Keep the Brave Lance on you. What could we... Hold on, what kind of items can we possibly... What the fuck? Yeah, you know we're coming into the final hours of this game. They're throwing all the fucking legendary weapons at me. Nope. Oh god, I have 3 more fucking levels. What the fuck? How are there 3 levels after this? That's if the 30 levels thing is true. Jesus Christ. I don't think you can use a Brave Sword. I did not notice that axe guy. I'm a little worried now. Okay. Honestly, I'm glad I picked up all those mini bows. That was the most useful thing in the world. Oh, I really have nothing to worry about if they're going to try to use magic against her. Yeah, these enemies are weirdly weak. Just mod in the crossbows next time, people. Come on. I liked the crossbows. Weaker than normal bows, give you a 1 range. Yeah, weaker than normal bows, gives you a 1 range. But does, I think it's 4 times the damage to flyers instead of 2. Very good. I liked that. I liked it. Crossbows were a good addition. Yeah, Penny, you're just sticking back here just in case I need it. I do already have a lot of healers. Barrier's actually not bad at all. Oh god, oh my god, they're getting stronger. Oh, wait, they're different enemies now. Is that a kill? Nope, that's not a kill. Wait. Yep, that's a kill. Okay. Tomahawk. I don't even think I've gotten a tomahawk in this run. These maps are pretty long. Good job, Catherine. Alright. There's that axe guy down here who, let me guess, has a brave axe? Yeah. And let me guess, you have a brave bow? Yeah, I figured. Please don't tell me the brave axe guy can get to him too. Fuck! I made a grievous error. You know what? We'll pay the price. He still went for him, huh? Odd choice. Oh, he's also kind of lacking in levels, if I'm gonna be honest. That would put another thing of why he's probably not been keeping up. Thank God Dan has 1,000,000 fucking health. Oh, Dan doubles them. Love you, Dan. You're the best. Honestly, you're probably one of the better warriors I've used in my time as a Fire Emblem player, if I'm not gonna lie. Just because Ross can be a little temperamental. Oh, wait, Boyd. Boyd's pretty good. We like Boyd. Yeah, there's those reinforcements we keep expecting. I can't wait to defeat Perseus. Yeah, I'm not really liking the 51. That's not good. Boyd is a coin flip, level strength and speed, he is better than. That's true. Boyd can also... I've never had a problem with his strength, but his speed is super temperamental. Well, not temperamental. His speed definitely can go fucking clockwise sometimes. I don't know what it is. Like, even when he's a fucking Reaver, he can sometimes get really shitty speed. Like, he's one of the few tier 3 units where I actively have to, like, hope he's good. Sorry, I definitely need to put some more of my healers. But I like Boyd as a unit. He's a pretty decently good unit. And then comes then comes Path of Radiance, where I think he is way more of a coin flip. I will stand by that. I think he's way more of a coin flip than Path. Sanderlocks, it's been a while, man. How's it going? It's been quite some time, buddy. How's it going, man? Going all right? That's good to hear. Welcome to Fire Emblem. I'm usually not streaming at this hour, but circumstances kind of made me have to stream today at this time. We are playing Fire Emblem. This is a ROM hack. This is not an official release. We are near endgame. It's 8 AM where you are? Dude, it's almost 2 where I am. You're having breakfast? Yeah, I should be at least thinking. I should probably be finishing up my dinner right now. Actually, on a normal day, I'd be eating dinner right now before going to bed. Because I stay up super late. Like, I'm up around this time, it's just I don't like streaming because I'm afraid I'll wake my neighbors. Italy. Yeah, I know. I have... So many of you people are from different countries. Like, what the hell? How did this happen? Like, I got some of the people that show up in my chat, Sin and Xavier, they're down in Brazil, you're over in Italy. I'm gonna assume everybody else is from crazy and wild locations. I'm an American streamer, how did this happen? Mr. Worldwide, yeah. You're in the States? Okay, Cajun's in the States. We got one confirmed States guy. I think Luna's also in the States. Nah, I'm just making that joke because, like, it's just weird when I, like, look, when people are talking in chat and they're like, I just assume everybody's from the States, and then it's like, no. It's like, what the hell? I don't speak any of these other languages. I barely speak my own language. That was a weird camera jerk. Mr. Worldwide. I mean, I think that's actually pretty cool. That there's like... Yeah, people from all over the place. I think that's kind of neat. I think it's neat. Lucas, please get a fucking crit. Well, you didn't get what I wanted. Okay, he doesn't have a range, so we're actually fine. That's cool. This is the third time, that Twitch decided to disconnect me from my chat. Awesome. Hopefully everything in the stream itself is perfectly fine. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Could you please stop doing that, Twitch? I would... Weirdly, I would like to read my chat and to also play my game. God, Lucas. Get a crit. Just one little crit. On the plus side, if anyone spawns next turn, I only have to deal with one of them. Yep. Because the other guy's on his spawn, on the spawn. And that's usually how that works. Yeah, usually I'd be wrapping up my streams right about now, or at least thinking about it. But circumstances. My job doesn't like me. They're like, you work every night now. Like, I don't want to. Oh yeah, I did want to mention one thing I find odd about this game. So, every tier 2 unit you get has really bad growths, which I guess tries to, which seems like it de-incentivizes you from using any character who's not already, like, that you promoted as a tier 1. Which I think is so weird. I think they do compensate okay, because some of them have pretty good stats. But it's such, like, I've never seen that in a Fire Emblem game, where, like, it feels like they not only... Like, they feel like they de-incentivize the use of these, of any tier 2 character you recruit. I don't know, I just find it odd. I could be very wrong, like, honestly, like, maybe the base stats are good. And, like, the base stats aren't the worst. Magnus has been kind of a lifesaver. And with a couple stat boost items, they can easily, run with your crew, but... I don't know, I just find it super weird. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe there is. Maybe it's not a decent, like... No! No, game! Oh my god! Alright, it's official. This map fucking sucks. Like, seriously, why are there so many reinforcements? Oh, that can't even kill. This has gotta be the worst. There's like so many. Just run. I think I'm just gonna have to like leave people behind to deal with these idiots while like I slowly but steadily make my way to the fucking boss. So congrats, you 5 idiots are the fucking boss killing crew. I don't know how that happened, but welcome aboard. Did not get a door key, and I don't think I actually have one. Hold on. Chest key. I never really figured out what this does. I do have a door key, okay. Do not use it yet. I need to make sure everyone's in position before I decide to make a stupid choice. I do like the 0 crit. You're a sword master. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I kind of figured. Ooh, yeah, I never thought of that. I kind of just never used them. And I guess currently they'd be kind of useless to use. Wait, I could use them on Luigi. Wait a minute, can I? Wait, hold on. Okay, ultimate comedy moment would be if I used them on Luigi. That's like a +5 to all growths, isn't it? God, could you imagine using one of those on your Est unit? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, talk about breaking the game. Oh, thank God that hit. Swordmasters are way more annoying to deal with. Gives drop to Nino. Oh no! Oh! Okay, if you did that, the game might as well just tell you it's over. On one of my very first playthroughs of Blazing Sword, I did not know what the item did, so when I got it, it was in Eliwood's inventory, so I just gave it to him. I love when 80% miss, and I have to question my own sanity. Actually, wait, I can do something really stupid. Oh, okay, whatever. Wait, what can I do for the Emperor? 20? This might be kind of silly, but, this might save somebody's life. God, I wish I still had a rescue staff left. Okay. Heal her. Apparently they'll come charging, but that's no problem for us. Door. God, Nino is such a good unit, but like, man, training her is a pain. Man, getting her fucking ending with Jafar is a pain. They really are coming to charge. Yeah, that Great Knight is kind of my worry. I love Est units because they're so funny. I find infinite humor in the fact that Fire Emblem's just like, here's a really good unit, and the game is almost over. It's like the opposite of the old man you get at the fucking fortress, like the final level. Everyone's favorite character, the mysteriously magical old man. Yeah, I'm not really liking how this is shaping up. Why do you do more damage to the Swordmaster? You know what? I should stop questioning things before it comes to bite me in the ass. Okay, please don't die. You'll be fine. Oh, you'll be more than fine. Yeah, those are such an interesting item that is also never tutorialized to you. Man, that is one thing that new Fire Emblem fans do not understand, is that there's just some stuff old games just never get around to teaching you. Hey, you know you can recruit enemies? Yeah, that's like such a staple of the series, but like, the games never get around to teaching you that. Like, and it's super weird too, because you encounter, okay, so like in Path of Radiance, they teach you like, you can talk to green units, because you get the Mia tutorial. And then like, there is, in that tutorial, there is like a talk or whatever. Or, like, there is a tutorial that I think does tell you that. But, like, they never teach you this shit. And then, like, the games just expect you to learn it. And sometimes the hints are just not very good. Like, I swear to God, one of the hints for one of them is, like... Or the way they tutorialize it in, I think it's... I think it's in Blazing Sword. Where, like, the map where you get Guy. Guy has a line or something, and then Matthew's like... Then I think Matthew and Guy both have dialogue. But it's, like, very random, and, like... I could get how a player would just think it's just random dialogue. Like, it's just weird. And then, like, newer games just don't have that. The last... I don't think Fates has it at all. Wait, no. Fates does have it for, like, one character. So Fates does have it. Three Houses doesn't. I mean, Three Houses doesn't have a lot of things, but it doesn't have that. Yeah, we kinda need you idiots to be over here. What the fuck? Why is it G double? Whatever. Okay. So the plan was to lure them into a trap. And then we're gonna start picking them off. One by one, they'll die. They made you so worried about this Great Knight. And now I'm just gonna murder him with a two-shot. Wow, we're actually... Oh, that's not a kill. Fuck. Did I not give you Divine? Weird. You know, I was gonna be surprised that she hasn't... That she's at 20, but then I remember she's our Est. This Thief has not actually been that bad of a unit. I did have to give her some stuff to get her that good, but... You know, I'm actually thoroughly convinced that was a pretty good Thief. Who has the better res? Probably you. Yeah, because you have a lot. Okay. I'm mostly just preparing for a worst-case scenario type of thing. Yeah, she also has Paragon, which means getting her good takes, like, very little babying. Her defense is terrible. Like, her end stats... Like, these are her end stats. This is busted as fuck. I did not actually know that all of her stats besides defense were maxed. Holy shit. That's with no stat boosters. 30 speed. She is a busted bishop. Hey people, keep giving Est's Paragon. I like it. Yeah, she melts if she gets hit by a weapon. Keyword if. She's Penny too. You know what? I'm actually 100% on board with healers being the best units. You know what, game? Fuck you. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, at least you have a short axe. These two have a support tower. Yeah, the fucking reinforcements feel less like they're entertaining and more like they're trying to stall me at every place. Okay, we are actually just gonna start moving. Wait, I don't double that? You three stay there, because I'm actually afraid those reinforcements will come back. Yes, I have fears. I fear things. Mostly reinforcements. This map is sucking a lot of my energy out. Mage Knights are so cool. I really should have trained one of my mages to be one. I like the class. It's never happened this one. Yeah, I normally am like, Mage Knights, first thing I train up, and then this one I was like, we'll do it another run. Shit, I forgot one of you has. Oh my god. Oh, he just has like a bunch of anti-horse shit. Yeah, I was going to use him, and then I don't remember what happened. Like, I genuinely cannot remember why I never did. Oh, because I was going to use, Ella. Because she had counter magic, but then counter magic turned out to be kind of garbage, so I was like, nope. And then by that point, I was already not using... I was already just like... I already had too many magic people, I thought. Yeah, I would like to look up a tier list and just see who would be the better units. As I'm pretty sure my end party was not, and this is not, like, ideal. Dan, calm down. No, Dan, kill everything. Spin to win, Dan. I absolutely adore the fucking crit animation. It just is so good. Okay, skill luck, not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I kind of have to get rid of you. Heal up. Oh, God. Well, we're in range, so he'll definitely come and attack us, hopefully. Did I get your guys' ace support? I can't even remember. Yeah, here's the thing about big maps. They look cool when you have all the enemies there. Oh yeah, the supports don't display for some reason. Excellent. Is that one guy just not gonna move? Is he bugged? Hey, mister, what the fuck? Maybe if I attack him? Oh god, they have a Brave Lance. Oh wait, I could just do the ultimate bullshit. Oh, one thing that I think is kind of funny, because they didn't... Okay, one thing about the GBA AI, especially if you're trying to mess with it, archers and the AI do not recognize the Philly shield because they don't know what inventories people have. Why are the bishops moving? Why do nobody double these guys? they have that stupid fucking ability. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Larry Fighter, or yeah, I think it's what it's called. It kind of feels like it's just there to stall out your time. Please get a crit. There we go. Like, it really feels like the type of skill that's just there so they could put a bunch of, armored knights in your path. Which is, like, fine, but also, like, slightly annoying. Oh my god, did they have Miracle. I think they do. Miracle is a good thing. No, wait, what's the opposite of that? Miracle sucks. Killing Edge broke. Of course it did. Oh, please don't tell me I put him right in range of this guy. Nope, not yet. Yeah, I'm very confused about this. Ooh. Oh my god, it's still alive. This one guy, I swear, is bugged out. Like, man. It's so odd that it happened. Yeah, I wonder what caused it. I'm always curious about when, like, AI fucks up. Like, how the fuck does it happen sometimes? Like, that is just intriguing to me. Probably, like, nobody else. It's probably just me. Very annoyed right now about this. I can't even, like, double. It's like, what the hell? I'm probably gonna use her for the boss. Wait, what's actually lower? His res or his defense? His res is slightly. Yeah, it does not. This is just annoying as fuck. I get why you did it, but also it's annoying. There's also a unit in one of the games that I think you can put it on. Like, there's some knight. And, like, they can't double use, so that's, like, your trade-off, but it's an annoying trade-off. For instance, like I said, I believe you get a unit in one of these games. Okay, heal her first. Take Hellfire, which I've already used, apparently. Oh, right, because I want to go kill that one boss. Oh, this is gonna be fucking easy. So, you've made it, young lady. Yeah, fucking die. You don't even have any crit. That's it. That's his big move. That's his fucking move. That is fucking ridiculous. His big fucking move is fire. Man, now he's doing even less damage. By the way, no crit. That's interesting. That's a bold artistic choice. Just in case this goes wrong. And we won the fight. Bruce, father. Cool. You fucking suck, bro. Oh, we did it. We finished everything. There isn't like 10 more secret chapters. We did it. I'm kind of worried now. We actually did it. But did we? What do you mean one step? This is the entire liberation. Oh right, the wizard. We just kill you now. It'll save us some time. Oh my god. We'll kill everybody. Oh my god, we still have to climb the endgame tower and kill a bunch of fucking zombie dragons. How did I forget? Why do you want our land so badly? Your birthright? That's a different game. For years, I've been scheming to claim the throne. Why? Who gives a shit? We are like, not, like, what the fuck? For the past 11 years, been pulling the strings. Oh, God. Remove your armor, show. Oh my god, what a twist. It was Travis the whole time. Ridiculous. What a fucking... What a fucking twist. Cool. Dude, reanimated corpse, huh? You inhuman piece of... I'll kill you. Fuck the spire. Let's blow it up. You're gonna save a corpse? God, that should have been like the twist of this game, but like I called it 5 hours ago. Or like when he first appeared. I don't remember. Oh, cool. Please don't tell me we get him now. Then he betrays us. Our dad just betrays us. Secret hidden boss. Jesus Christ. Well, Travis is still alive. What? We can save Travis? I don't think so. Travis is dead. We're gonna fight the darkness. No, please don't fucking... Please don't join the team. Ooh, treasure. The 11th hour, old man. Holy shit, yes. I can't wait. First is this gun. It's an object called the Fire Emblem. Cool. What does it do? One is a weapon. It's a gun. The Dark Barrier. Please tell me it's infinite. Oh, come on, game. Oh my god, we still have chapters left. What? I killed you, Dolph! They have the Great Hermit on their side. Oh, man. Fuck the Royal Vault. So, does the Fire Emblem do anything for me? Oh my god, do I have to do 2 more maps? Oh good, it's snowing. Cool, I don't want you in the party. How the fuck is there still so much left? Wait, you actually have good growths. What the hell? He has 100% luck growth. He's not actually too bad. Ooh, and he has remove. Yeah, I don't know why he has critical force. What the fuck? That was weird. What is his skill? Oh my god, his skill is 22. So his base crit is 33. What the fuck? His speed... Okay, Okay, I take it back. I should have saved the speed wings for him. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what happened, the game literally just froze on me. I should have just saved the speed wings for him and just brought him along. Holy shit. I might actually bring him. I don't see Dolph anywhere, which is super not great. That means there's probably like 2 more chapters. There's a village down here? See if it happens again. Give him like every crit weapon. Oh, hell yes. We're gonna play with that. But who to get rid of? I might actually bench Luigi and just turn him into a fucking crit machine. Who has the speed relic? Is it you? Oh, you kind of need it. What was your speed again? 19? Okay. Should I just replace him for Lucas? I actually like Lucas's stats. Okay, then. Wait, besides speed, I think Simon's stats are just better. Yeah, I think we'll just give him the speed weapon. Relic. And I really, really hate to do this, but I think we're gonna end it here. I don't think I can take another hour-long map. I'm getting a little hungry. I ate at the early part of my stream, but, yeah, I'm kind of just getting Getting a bit tired, getting a bit... I gotta get out of my chair. So we'll be ending it here. We will be finishing this up next Saturday. Which will be... I'll be returning to hopefully my normal streaming time next Saturday. Maybe Tuesday? I did stream Fire Emblem this previous Tuesday night. Because I didn't know if I was going to be streaming this weekend, but... yeah, next Saturday we will be streaming at normal hours, which we will hopefully be finishing this game. I'm just... that last map just took fucking everything out of me. Hope you guys all had a really, really good time. I did. This was actually pretty fun. These maps have been, like, really big and really, like... slightly annoying, but, yeah, we've had some pretty decent... these maps haven't been the worst. But, yeah, I will see you guys. My next stream will be on Wednesday. Yeah, so my schedule for next week is going to be Wednesday night. We'll be continuing with Resident Evil 4. Thursday we'll be continuing with Costume Quest 2 as sort of the Halloween games I'm playing for the spooky month. And then next Saturday will be the return of Fire Emblem. And not next Friday, because I have to do something. Friday night's just going to be a pain in the ass for me next week. And then, yeah, I don't think I'll do Tuesday then. We'll just do Saturday. And then that will be my schedule for the next week. Hopefully I start getting some more nights so we can play even more Fire Emblem. Because I really do enjoy streaming it. But, yeah, that's my schedule. If there are any changes to that, you can just find them on my Twitter. Just somewhere. I don't know. I'm really bad at promoting all of my junk. But yes, that is kind of the plan for next week. See you guys later. Hopefully you had a good stream. I'll see you guys next time.